I stole a house. Okay.
People leave traces of who they are. You're just not picking up the signs. I say in this chapter, nobody ever does anything once. If somebody has done a bad deed, or you see them mistreating somebody else, and then they'll come back and say, oh, it just came over me. This happened once. That's not who I am. You'll believe them. You should not ever believe them. You should realize that people have patterns. When they do something bad, they probably have done it before and will do it again. So these are types of people who have certain patterns, and I want you to be able to pick them up.
I stole a house. Okay.
Like they hired somebody who ended up being the partner who stole the company, as if a person like that doesn't leave traces behind them in their past that they were going to do that.
I stole a house. Okay.
Now, some people are truly toxic, and we've all encountered them in our life. They're no good. They can ruin your life. They're aggressive, they're selfish, whatever it is.
I stole a house. Okay.
Influence is an important part of this book, and some people might think that that's kind of something evil, that I'm being very Machiavellian. But as I've made the point from the 48 Laws of Power, there's no worse feeling in life than the fact that you can have no influence over the people around you, that you can't influence your children or your spouse or your boss or your colleagues. We all want the ability to persuade people, to be able to move them in some direction. So there's nothing evil about that, in my opinion.
I stole a house. Okay.
You're not going to get very far in life if you're alienating everyone around you, right? You have to learn self-control. I mean, all my books are about learning how to control yourself.
I stole a house. Okay.
There's no one more dangerous than a person who has no self-awareness, that can't see who they are, because that gives them license to do whatever they want and feel justified. So I want you to become aware of perhaps you have these tendencies yourself. The ability to judge people's character, maybe one of the most important chapters in the book, but one of the most important skills you can develop in life. Because think about it, you are constantly in a situation in life in which you have to decide on whether you want to associate with this person or not. You want to hire them as an employee. You want to vote for them for president. You want to marry them. You want them to be your friend. We've all been in situations where we thought somebody was a certain way, and then a year later or a few months later, we discover a whole other side to their personality, and it's not good. And we're surprised and we're disappointed, and we tend to blame them as if they were fooling us.
I stole a house. Okay.